Dua Lipa talks social media. So, I love Dua Lipa. I'm a big, big Dua Lipa fan, and she did a Dua Lipa interview. She did an interview with BBC Breakfast, and she talked about social media, right? And how it's a breeding ground for hate and anxiety. So she says, should I do it in an English accent?
Yeah.
I should. People feel like they can say things because they're hiding behind a computer screen. And for me, it's important to use social media in bite sizes, as long as it makes me feel good. And the second it doesn't, I like to take some time away from it. Lungarium leviosa, right? So. One kiss is. So speaking about social media, I catch myself on social media all the time, but doing one thing specifically. I always go to these like news accounts, right? Where it's not like this show where I get to say like my opinion. These are just sites that are literally just saying what's happening and just leave people to talk about their opinions on their own, right? They don't imply anything or how they feel. They're just saying like, this happened to so-and-so or so-and-so did this, right? And I read through those comments and people are vicious. You know what I mean? Like when I saw the other day, it was like, Kristen Stewart can't act, and she always looks like she needs to take a fucking dump. And I'm like, oh my God, just because it's true doesn't mean they need to say it. Like, que pena. So Dua Lipa goes on to say that she sometimes reads the comments, but not a lot. She chooses to ignore the comments and like go on about her day, which I understand, Dua. I'm talking to you, Dua. Which I understand because I got my first stroll the other day. Show them. I know what my hands look like, okay? I know. You don't have to tell me, fucking asshole. So I was like, oh, it's happening already. They're starting. So Dua Lipa, it's not that funny. So Dua Lipa, she says that she goes on something like a social media diet. She didn't say that, but the social media diet is what I mean when I say, what I'm trying to say is she takes breaks, you know, like when we take breaks from like carbs and happiness, but like she takes social media breaks, right? She deletes the app or whatever. And I do the same thing. Like I'll take breaks from just, I'll delete all my social media apps. I'll turn off my phone. But then you set yourself up for disappointment, right? Because you turn on your phone, right? And you're just like, can't wait to see my texts. Can't wait to see all my notifications. And you're like, it has to be the service because I'm not getting anything, you know? So. And I want to, and you guys on the chat, and if you're watching this video later and you just happen to come across this video, I know what you're thinking. You're like, how can she talk about people being mean on the internet when her job is to talk about people? I know my job. I know what I chose, okay? No, I know, it's like I signed a Ursula's contract. I get it. I know what I am. And I know how big my hands are. So, you should see my feet. So, speaking of social media, I'm gonna give you a chance to click that subscribe button. We're gonna go on a break. Wait a second, wait. I saw you laughing a little bit. If you like me, I just wanted to let you know, I also like you. Oh my God, it's so crazy. If you liked what you saw, 1, I'm so thankful. 2, my mom is so thankful. 3, why don't you subscribe so we can keep seeing each other? I'm ready to see each other exclusively.